First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tommy D. Weist Gymnasium, Dwayne Baxter Court here in Comanche, Oklahoma. As we get set for Tuesday night basketball action, the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes are on the road in Comanche to take on the Indians and Lady Indians. Good evening. My name's Greg Peary. Glad you joined us tonight for this broadcast of Leopard and Leopardette basketball. And Glenn is not going to make it tonight, so alongside me tonight, filling in for Glenn, will be Andrew, ESPN Plus.
Hello.
Hey, I don't know that I can use the plus because you're not on the camera
That's
tonight.
That's true.
So, Andrew, appreciate you filling in for Glenn tonight. Of course, JD is running the live stream, and Kevin Scruggs over on the camera tonight. But this is, of course, second meeting between the boys' teams. This is actually the third meeting between the Leopardettes and the Lady Indians. They met in the first round of that Talata tournament back before Christmas. And once we get past the intro here and get the lights turned back on, I'll be able to tell you a little more about it. But I guess back up to Friday night, Leopards and Leopardettes were hosting the Outlaws and Lady Outlaws from Marlow, and it did not go well for either of them. The Leopardettes come up short against Lady Outlaws, 43-34, the final score in that ball game. Maddie McGowan finished with 13, had 11 of those in the second half, and the Cannon Russell had 7 of her 10 points in the first half, but those were the only two players from double figures for the Leopardettes. Way too many turnovers, shot decent from the free throw line. But again, really probably the second or third game in a row, they just did not shoot well from the field. Finished the game just 10 of 37, just 27% shooting, and was 3 of 20 from 3 points. So Leopardettes are going to have to be able to shoot better tonight if they're going to have a chance of winning this one.
Yeah, you're right. We've just had a pretty bad lull here the last few games, being able to get the ball in the hole. We've had good looks. We've had situations where Maddie was very tested down low, made it tough, and we needed to call on some of the other girls to be able to shoot from the outside or to drive the lane and get down low for the layup. Just haven't been able to do that. We've had girls playing well, getting open looks, and the ball just will not fall for them. So I feel like we're really, really close, and I think athletically we play with people fairly well. We just have to clean up the shooting and hopefully get a little bit quicker start. We seem to in the third period, second half, really start to come along a little bit. You mentioned Maddie having a lot of her points in the second half. If we can get a better start and get some momentum, get these shots falling, we'll be a little bit better off, I think.
I agree. They've got what the Thunder had last night. Thunder couldn't shoot last night for flip either. But, again, we mentioned that these two teams met that first round of the Alata tournament, and the Leopardettes with a huge win in that one, 42-13. Had 21 from McGowan in that ball game. But, again, a big game for her in that one. But then when we played them in the regular season, back on the 12th of December, it was only a 10-point win for the Leopardettes, even though Maddie McGowan still had a big game and finished with 18. The Leopardettes were 17 of 26 from the free throw line in that ball game. Leslie Wilmot had a big game in that one with 12 as well to be in double figures in that game. But, again, so this will be the third meeting between those two teams. And we'll see, how this one comes out. It's like we beat them 29 the first time around. We beat them 10 the second time around. Maybe they're starting to kind of figure the Leopardettes out. So hopefully we can kind of get things headed back our way in that one. But, again, the Leopardettes will take on the Lady Outlaws here momentarily. Briefly talk about the boys matchup that will be coming up after this one. The Leopards took a hard one on the chin against Marlow the other night. Of course, Marlow 11-5 in the Class 4A, but beat the Leopards by 23 in that ball game, 50-27. And again, it was just another bad second quarter rather. The Leopards and Leopardettes both have had that decent first quarter, bad second quarter, and find themselves in a hole they just can't dig out of. And that's what happened to the Leopards, is they were outscored 14-4 in the second quarter against Marlow the other night. And it went just kind of downhill from there. They ended up losing by 23. Ramming led the way for the Leopards with 12, but only 4 Leopards even scored in that game. Ramming had 12. Bryce Cater had 7. Armando Hernandez off the bench finished with 5 there in that fourth quarter, and then a 3-point basket from Bryson Watts early in the game. And that was it for the Leopards. So they are going to have to as well, because this is a Comanche team that, even though the Leopards beat them earlier in the season when they played them, final score was 53-42. This Comanche boys team has come on late. They're not 7-11 on the season, but lost to Purcell last week and only lost by 9, 57-48. And that's the same Purcell team that the Leopards lost by 4 to. They beat Central High to claim third place in the Stevens County tournament, but their loss came to Marlow in that game, and that was a 42-21 loss. So, again, you start looking at comparative games. They lost to Bridge Creek by 15. The Leopards, the last time we played Bridge Creek, lost to them by 11. So, you look at the comparable opponents, and these two teams are going to be pretty evenly matched. And, again, the Leopards cannot have that dead second quarter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the same story with the boys as far as shooting. Well, I feel like we play with just about anybody athletically. We play pretty good defense. We move the ball around exceptionally well. We just can't get the thing to fall. Our outside shooting has gone to almost nil. Cater, as I recall, those 7 points that he had were late in the game the other night off the bench. He finally warmed up there toward the end. It's just too little too late. So if we can eliminate that one bad quarter we seem to be having, then we stay with these guys. Unfortunately, if our bad quarter's in the third period, then we kind of just lose steam, and then the fourth period just gets away from us, and it's tough to come back from a very lopsided third quarter. Marlow the other night, they heated up, and they just couldn't miss from the three-point range at some point, and it's not like we didn't have guys in their face a lot of the times. They just drained them. They just had one of those nights against us. So, again, athletically, I think we're doing well. If we can just, get the shots to fall. And in a game tonight, I think if we can get the ball down low to Brody, I think he can handle himself very well down there. He's very strong and can play with guys 3-4 inches taller than him we've seen. He's quick, he's strong, and he can make the move and get it in the bucket if we can get it down to him.
Well, he was the leading scorer for the Leopards when these two teams met back in December. He had 15 in the ball game, had 11 of those in the second half, 13 points from Bryson Watts in the game. He had 3 threes that night. And so that was the two players in double figures for the Leopards when they met. And, again, the Leopards won that game by 11, 53-42. So, again, that'll be our nightcap coming up following this one. But the Leopardettes and the Lady Indians are on the court warming up and getting ready to go for the first game of the night. Before we go any further on our First National Bank pregame show, listening back over to JD, we'll tell some words from our sponsors, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Comanche Lady Indians after this time out here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Welcome back to Tommy D. Wiest Gymnasium here in Comanche. Dwayne Baxter Court as we get set for the matchup between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Comanche Lady Indians. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs. Jeter is here. I guess I should bring in Jeter, too, here in Comanche. Brianna Miller back at our studios. Glenn has the night off, but this is, again, the third matchup between these two teams. We get you the starters for the Lindsay Leopardettes. They will start number 1, a 5'5 junior, Gentry Wilmot. A 5'10, a junior at forward. That's number 5, Maddie McGowan. And they've got the lights off, so I'm really guessing here. That would be number 10, a 5'8 junior, Leslie Wilmot at forward. At guard, number 22, a 5'5 junior, Cannon Russell. And rounding out the starting 5 at guard will be a 5'4 senior, number 24, Eris De Valenciano. The Leopardettes are 10-9 coming into tonight's ball game. Head coach Brian Cater, he is assisted by Johnny Dodd. For the Comanche Lady Indians, who come in 6-12 tonight on the matchup. And they will start a sophomore, number 32, Jaylee Roebuck, and she is the catalyst that makes things happen for this Lady Indian team. Leopardettes will have to keep her in check. Number 11, also a junior, is Gentry Whaley. Number 15 is a senior, Emma Parks. Number 22, Camry Rendon. She is also a senior. And rounding out the starting 5 will be a senior, number 12. That is Kylie Roden. The head coach for the Comanche Lady Indians, Braden Robinson. He is assisted by Jennifer White. The Lady Indians 6-12 coming into tonight's matchup. Greg Peary, glad you're here with us tonight in the Comanche. We'll get set for this one. McGowan will step out to the center circle. See if the Leopardettes can beat this team 3 times. As I always say, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row.
Yes, it is.
This will be the...
Everybody knows what each other's doing. No surprises. It's just a matter of who does it better.
So Parks and McGowan have a chuckle together at center court as we get ready to tip this one off. And we are underway. McGowan will bat it a couple of times to get it into the backcourt. Russell will bring it across. Like a 2-3 zone here from the Lady Indians to start with. Go to the high post. Pass is tipped away, but Leslie saves it for the Leopardettes. McGowan gets a wide open look from 3 on the left wing. Doesn't drop. Rebound is pulled down by Parks. They'll get the outlet over to Whaley. Over in the right corner. 3 ball off the mark, and a good rebound underneath on the block out from Gentry Wilmot. And over the back foul called. And I missed who he called that on. It'll be on number 32, looks like. Jaylee Roebuck picks up her first team foul in the quarter. Here is a 1-1-2 or 1-1-3 full court press, but it's very token. They'll back right into that 2-3 zone. Gentry will bring it up to the top of the key to set the offense up. Goes right wing, Valenciano. She'll fire the 3, and it's good.
Nice shot. We're working a high and a low post here tonight, which is something we haven't done a lot of. Maddie up high.
Leopardettes bring out the press of their own. They get the pass over to Roden. She'll push it across the timeline. Russell chases her to the baseline and makes her circle back out. Whaley sends it over into the corner. Roebuck for 3 left corner is short. Valenciano will claim that rebound. Leopardettes will push it up again. Russell stands with it, sends it back up top to Gentry. McGowan steps out to the wing. She'll give it back to Russell. Quickly left side. Valenciano, same shot, left side, and it's good.
There we go. It's a good start.
6-0 Leopardettes behind a couple of 3s from Valenciano. The trap not effective that time, and then Russell steals it but can't stay in bounds with it. Good hustle from Cannon Russell.
You bet. Girls coming out pretty tenacious tonight. I like it.
that aggressive defense. 6:21 left here in the first. It's 6-0 Leopardettes. Inbounds comes up top to Rendon. Picked up by Valenciano. Sends it back to Roebuck. She'll work around the Rendon screen. Goes baseline. Runner is short. McGowan with the miss. Valenciano pushes it up. Sends it over to Russell left wing. Skip it over to McGowan on the right side. Baseline. Ooh. Leslie out in the corner, and then she throws it away.
Yeah, that pass got altered.
The turnover Leopardettes. Here come the Lady Indians down by 6 with 5:45 left to go here in the first. Whaley works into the left side of the lane. Runner again is short. McGowan with her second rebound. Russell brings it back up against that zone. Back to Valenciano left wing. Thought about that third one, but Gentry gets it back. Sends it left side, McGowan. Skip it back over Russell. Just inside the three-point line. It's an air ball. Gentry saves it in bounds, but right into the hands of Whaley. She's trapped in the backcourt. Gets it across to Roebuck. Sends it over to the left side for Roden, and Roden had not established herself in the front court yet, according to the official. That will go as a turnover. The Lady Indian fans not happy with that. I'm not so sure. I don't side with them. I really thought she had stepped across that line.
I agree.
Down to the short corner, lob inside. Leslie gives it to McGowan. Gets knocked out of the lane. Valenciano, left side three ball on the way. She is 3 for 3, and the Leopardettes have a 9-0 lead. And Coach Robinson says, I've seen enough. Somebody get out there and cover number 24. 4:53 left here in the first. It's 9-0 Leopardettes. We're back after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lady Indian basketball out of the timeout. Again, the Leopardettes with the full court trap. McGowan knocks the ball loose and then gets fouled as Emma Parks picks up her first and the team's second. And the Leopardettes forcing the second turnover on the Lady Indians.
Giving them fits with that trap. The Leopards aren't letting up on these girls so far. Good defense.
Linciano picked up that time on the three-point line. Gentry top of the key, goes right side to Russell. She'll drive to the baseline, tries to split between a double team, and she'll get a reach-in foul called. And
they've got a little triangle going down here, down low, covering up Maddie, and Cannon just decided she'd try to penetrate.
They didn't pick up that foul. I'll see if I can catch that later, but the Leopardettes with the ball out of the baseline, lob back inside, and again, Leslie turned and threw, and that was a nice pickup inside from Parks. Leopardettes' third turnover. Whaley gets it, works to the top of the key, looks for Roebuck, can't get there, comes back over on the right side to Rendon. Back over on the right side to Roden. Tries to go baseline, pushed underneath the basket, back to the free throw line, jumper up, will not drop. There is a rebound and putback, though, from Kylie Roden, who will get fouled and go to the free throw line, and that will go on number 10, Leslie Wilmot. Her first is the first team foul in the quarter. Actually, it is free throw up and good from Kylie Roden. Gets that 0 off the scoreboard, makes it 9-2 now. Leopardettes with a 7-point lead. And I think there was confusion on a foul call here. And Roebuck will sit. Number 33 is Carson Bowles, the junior. 9-2 Leopardettes, 3:59 left to go here in the first quarter. And again, this full-court trap that really is not very effective, but Valenciano will send it up top to Russell. Back over to Valenciano left wing. Comes back up top to Gentry. Right side, Russell. Lob to the backside. Gentry pushes Whaley down under. Now sends it out Valenciano. Oh, no. Can't do it 4 in a row. And then Russell is going to be whistled for the foul, trying to tie up Emma Parks, who came down with that rebound. So Russell's first. Team's second. Again, they'll come out in the full court trap. Roden with the basketball. Gets it down low, sends it back out to the left wing for Bowles. Bowles sends it across. Whaley drives into the lane. The right-hand scoop shot is off, but McGowan with the reach in is going to pick up her first and the team's third. So Gentry Whaley goes to the line.
The Lady Indians finally able to figure out how to penetrate down here. And we haven't really defended it down low as tightly as they're doing to us down here. So if they can move the ball around, they might find some gaps here and there.
Well, Lady Indians are 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That's their 3 points that are on the scoreboard. They still trail by 6. And now make it 5 as it's 9-4 after 4 free throws out of 4 attempts for Lady Indians. Leopardettes break the press. Valenciano sends it over on the left wing to Wilmot. Back up top to Russell. Down open to a wide open McGowan, who puts it up and in.
Nice find.
11-4 Leopardettes. Again, they trap in the backcourt. Whaley comes up with it, sends it across the timeline to Bowles. She's got a 2-on-1 break, but she'll pull it back out. Whaley top of the key, picked up by Leslie. Sends it right wing to Rendon. Rendon around the Whaley screen, gets to the free throw line, stops, sends it down to the baseline, and air ball is shot. That is number 2, Jillian Hushbeck. With the miss, rebound Gentry Wilmot. Leopardettes with the basketball. Valenciano surveys from the right wing, sends it back up top to Russell. Back over to Valenciano, penetrates, goes short corner. Wilmot tried to go inside to McGowan. Again, an off pass, and the Leopardettes with their 4th turnover. Whaley across to Bowles, gets it back, top of the key, sends it right wing to a wide open Rendon, who drops it in. Sorry, that was Kylie Roden. 11-7, and Coach Cater decides we need to talk. 4-point Leopardette lead. We've got 2:06 left in the first quarter. We're back after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Leopardette basketball out of the timeout with 2:06 left to go here in the first quarter. Leopardettes with a 4-point lead, but Lady Indians on a run here. They've outscored the Leopardettes 7-2 in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Over to Russell, inside McGowan, down low.
Nice job.
Breckenkline, who had checked in during that timeout, gets an easy one.
Yep, they didn't notice she checked in, looks like. She was down here all by herself.
Whaley picked up by Klein as she crosses the timeline. Sends it up top. Roden with Russell on her. Gets around the Hushbeck screen. Drives down, leaves it to Rendon in the corner. Her 3 is up and good. That's 2 straight threes.
Sure is.
It's a 3-point game. 13-10, 1:20 left, and now we're going to get a foul as Bowles tried to shut down Russell on the far sideline. Bowles' first is the 4th team foul.
Yeah, they trapped hard there. Russell decided she was going to go. If the Indian gal had set her feet, could have been a call her way.
Klein across the lane to a wide open Russell, back up top Valenciano. Good recovery from Lady Indians. Again, go down inside the Klein, and then she's fouled and no call, but they are going to say it's out of bounds off the Lady Indians. That's a pretty hard foul right there in my opinion. But,
it was.
But we'll take it as Klein will bring it in on the baseline. Lob it to McGowan on the right wing. Gets around Rendon, hands it to Russell. Balance the floor out here. Gentry left side. Back up top Valenciano, and we're going to get 3 seconds in the lane.
I was just about to mention that she's going to need to get out of the lane here pretty quick. It's not a position she plays regularly.
They Klein not used to playing that low post down there. 5th turnover on the Leopardettes. Comes under just under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. They still have a 3-point lead at 13-10. Whaley pushes it up, goes left, sends it into the corner for Bowles. Around the Whaley screen, gets into the lane. Out to the right wing. Rendon drives baseline. Cut off by Valenciano, though. Back up top, Whaley. Left side to Roden. Roden goes baseline. Reverses back. Nearly stolen away by Russell. Gives it up to Whaley. Skip pass over to Bowles' right wing. Fires a three that's wide right. Rebound Russell. The Leopardettes have got time to get an easy one here, or a good look for a final shot. Up top, Valenciano over to Russell. Back up top to Gentry. Valenciano back to Russell, top of the key. Back over to Valenciano. 3 ball on the way. No, everything but the finish. The last 2 she's put up have done everything but drop through for her, but as it comes out, the Leopardettes will have a 3-point lead at the end of one. 13-10, Lindsay. We're back with the second quarter after this timeout here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
Back here in Comanche, it's the Leopardettes have a 13-10 lead here as we start the second quarter. It will be a Lady Indian basketball, though. Leopardettes opened up behind 3 3-point baskets from Eris de Valenciano to have a 9-0 lead, and then outscored 10-4 after that as Comanche started to figure some things out.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to find their stride here.
So Roden will bring it up as Russell hounds her across the timeline. Works left, comes back right. Goes to the right elbow to, that is number 20, Dre Sparks. Roebuck over to Whaley left side. All the way to the right wing. Bowles sends it back to Whaley. Over to Roden. Looks underneath that. Sparks doesn't go there. Whaley can't go baseline. Gives it back to Roden on the wing. And now the wide pass inside. Somehow Sparks comes up with it and drops it in. That was an ugly shot, but it was perfect. 13-12. Leopardette lead is down to 1. Here's that full court pressure. Klein inside to McGowan. Fouled.
Nice
now
try.
she'll go to the free throw line, and I think they're going to call that on Roden.
I believe so.
I really thought it was going to go on Bowles, but they do get Kylie Roden with her first here in the quarter on Comanche. McGowan shooting the first free throws of the night for the Leopardettes, and that one is short. Valenciano will check out for the Leopardettes. Leslie Wilmot gets back in the game. McGowan's second free throw rattles out as well. Neither one of them will drive. Whaley with the miss for the Lady Indians. She'll push it across. Roden out near the half line. Waits for everybody to get set. Comes to Sparks at the high post. She turns and looks and threw it way off the mark. I don't think Roden was ready for that at all. That's the 4th turnover on the Lady Indians. So Leopardettes trying to increase on that 1-point lead. As we're just over a minute into this second quarter. Gentry trapped. Sends it over to Russell left side to the high post for McGowan. Over on the right wing to Klein. Lobs it inside. Good recovery from Kylie Roden to knock that one out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball, and in the game for the Lady Indians, number 22 is Cameron Rendon returns, and Roden will check out. That helps my Rendon-Roden problem.
Yeah.
Russell
tongue twister.
Russell looking, got McGowan, the screen for her. She pushes Sparks under the basket and traveled with it.
Man.
Trying to create some space there, but drug that pivot foot.
Sparks was not going to give an inch there. She was tough.
So Lady Indian basketball as Bowles will push it up. Roebuck left side, pushes across, stopped by Gentry, goes back left, comes back to Whaley, Whaley in the lane. All the way to the right side, Bowles for 3. It's short, rebound, loose on the floor, and Leslie Wilmot gets it trapped between her ankles,
Should
and
be our ball.
Jump ball will be Leopardette basketball. 6:11 left here in the first half. Leopardette still hanging on to that 1-point lead. And again, this 1-3-1 full court trap. Gentry gets across the timeline, lost the handle, got it back. Leslie left wing, back up top for Russell. Left side Gentry. Oh, got Russell who broke down in the lane, and they're going to say she traveled with it. Tough break.
Wish I could
Tough
agree,
break.
but I can't.
Bowles gets it off the 7th turnover against the Leopardettes. Lady Indians with a basketball. Chance to take the lead here for the first time if they can get one to drop. Rendon drives in from the right wing, gets into the lane, sends it up top for Whaley for 3. That's good.
Yeah, we left her pretty much wide open over there.
They've got 4 field goals in the game. 3 of them are threes, and they now have a 2-point lead at 15-13. Leslie up top to Russell. Russell drives down, goes back to Leslie, out to Klein, up top Gentry. Back over to Russell right wing. Skip it back to McGowan left side. Back over to Russell left side, backwards, right side. And she can't get her 3 to drop. Jaylee Roebuck with the miss for Lady Indians.
There's a
steal from Klein, but she can't stay in bounds.
Good hustle.
Great hustle down there from Brecken Klein. Roden returns along with Parks. Sparks and Roebuck will sit. Lady Indians on a run here. They now have a 2-point lead on a 5-0 run. They were down 3 at the end of 1.
We got to be careful not to overhelp.
McGowan.
We've done that a couple of times and left somebody wide.
Gets the miss, the ball batted loose, and there's a turnover, number 8 against the Leopardettes. Here comes Roden. The Euro step in the lane. It won't drop, but she'll draw the contact, go to the line.
Should be on Russell, I think.
Timeout is going to be called by Lindsay. Russell with the foul. That'll be her second. The first team foul on the Leopardettes, but there is a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 4:40 left to go here in the first half. 15-13 Lady Indians. When we come back after this is live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Uh, 4:40 left to go here in the first half. It's 15-13, Lady Indians. The Leopardettes jump out on a 9-0 run to start the game. Since then, they have been outscored 15-4.
Yeah, very physical ball game thus far. Jumped out to a little bit of a lead, but here came the Lady Indians, and they've been taking charge since then.
2 free throws coming out of the timeout for Kylie Roden, and I was just fixing to say they were perfect from the line 4 for 4, but now it's 4 for 5 as Roden doesn't get that one to go. Second free throw from Roden on the way, and that one will finally fall through. 16-13, Lady Indians with a lead. Again, the full court trap. Russell across to the Leslie left side, inside to McGowan. Too strong with the layup. Got her own miss. If she can get out of there with it, she cannot. Turnover number 9 on the Leopardettes. Roden around a Whaley screen, gets to the right side. Bowles off the dribble handoff. Inside, McGowan knocks it away. Turnover number 6 on the Lady Indians. Great hustle from McGowan underneath. Valenciano back in the game for the Leopardettes. Back up top. Gentry back over to Valenciano right wing. Skip it to top of the key for McGowan. Russell skips it back over right side. Gentry. Yep. Leslie down low. Double team. Needs some help. Got it to Gentry. Back up top McGowan. Left side Russell. And there's a steal. Turnover number 10, Roden. Tough layup at the other end, and Kylie Roden got it to go. 18-13, Leopardettes down by 5. 3:20 left to go here in the first half. McGowan from the elbow, out into the corner. Gentry turns down to 3. The floater down the baseline, too strong. Rebound. Oh. Thought Russell might have pulled off that, bounce it off of Whaley, but they're going to say it off the Leopardettes.
Yeah, I think it was right on the line. Good hustle.
Leopardettes stay in that full court man pressure themselves. Whaley will get it back. As we approach 3 minutes left here in the first half, she's going to take it all the way down, and tough runner won't drop. McGowan with her 5th rebound. Leopardettes needing points here. Again, we've not scored in this quarter, and we're 5 minutes in. McGowan, left side 3 is short. Rebound into the hands of Cameron Rendon. She'll push it up, gives it to Whaley on the right wing. Back up to Rendon, top of the key. Goes right, comes back left, gets to the elbow, sends it to Roden out in the left corner. Sends it up to Whaley into the right corner for Bowles. Works around the Whaley screen, gives it right back to her in the corner, goes baseline under the basket, sends it all the way to the left side. Rendon's 3 is up and good.
Boy, she's good from the corner.
Her second 3, 8-point Lady Indian lead. They've outscored the Leopardettes 11-0 in this quarter.
Yeah, we've got to get a little run going here. That's not going to help.
12 turnovers on the Leopardettes.
We're going to have to change our tactic a little bit here.
Yep, something's going to have to give here. Leopardettes not having a good quarter at all. Roden will push it up, chased by Russell. Gets away from her momentarily, gets into the lane, sends it right side.
Short.
Rendon this time is short. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Leopardette basketball. With 1:55 left in the second quarter. Down by 8. You go back and look now, how big is that 9-0 run the Leopardettes started out with?
Yeah, we'd be in a bind if it wasn't for that.
To the high post. McGowan hit in the eye, and they don't call anything. Over on the right side, Gentry. Rendon all over her. Gives it back to Russell. Comes left side, McGowan. 3-ball left wing from Maddie is up and good. Maddie with 5 now. Leopardettes needed that bad. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Robinson from Comanche. 1:25 left before halftime. The Leopardettes down by 5, but it'll be Comanche ball after the timeout. You're watching Leopardette basketball. It's presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
A 1:25 left to go before halftime. 21-16 Comanche. Again, the Leopardettes. That three from McGowan, their first, was over 6 minutes of no scoring in that quarter for the Leopardettes.
We're going to get it going here, Greg. You watch.
I'm with you. Rendon gets the inbounds. The Leopardettes, again, full court man pressure, and they'll kind of back out of it as Whaley brings it across. Hands it to Rendon out between the circles. Roebuck back in the ball game for the Lady Indians. Gets it over on the right wing. Back to Whaley, top of the key. Rendon left wing. Goes baseline. Valenciano cuts her off. Comes back out to Bowles. Right elbow Parks out to Whaley, right wing. Up top to Roebuck. I think Comanche really looking to just run clock right here. Unless they get a wide open layup, I don't think we'll see them put up a shot. Rendon gets it back to Whaley. Couple of screens. Whaley down the left side of the lane. There's the wide open layup, but she missed it. Russell comes down with a miss. She'll push it up. Gets it to Gentry on the right wing. Skip pass all the way to McGowan left side.
Oh, man.
Skipping all the way back to Valenciano right side. Back out to Russell, top of the key. We get down to 20 seconds. Valenciano, right wing three is too strong. Cannon Russell, the offensive board, takes it right back in, missed it. Gentry, however, will get that rebound, and she'll be fouled on the putback attempt. She'll get to go to the free throw line, and that one goes on Emma Parks. That'll be her second. Just the second team foul. Again, only 14 seconds left before halftime, but a couple of free throws coming up for Gentry Wilmot. Leopardettes 0 for 2 at the line so far.
I can see Leslie Wilmot getting a little bit frustrated down here. She's working real hard back and forth, and a couple of really good open looks there on that series, and just not getting the ball down there. She wants it.
Absolutely, she does. Gentry good on her first free throw attempt. Cuts the Lady Indian lead to 4. Can make it a one-possession game with this one, and she does. 2 for 2 at the line for Gentry Wilmot. It's 21-18 Lady Indians. 10 seconds left. Whaley across the timeline. Over on that right side. Goes left, comes back right. Cut off by McGowan on the drive. Partially blocked. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Russell.
Hard contact there on Leslie.
But that'll be the end of the first half. Second quarter was all Lady Indians, and it's 21-18. Comanche with the lead here at the end of the first half. We're going to send it over to JD, take a timeout. We'll figure out some officially unofficial stats for the first half. Be back with more in your First National Bank halftime show after this timeout on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil field, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
We're back here at halftime in Comanche. We're trying to sneak the stats in between the pep band songs. Great pep band from Comanche, but those drums are loud, and I'm afraid y'all can't hear what I'm saying when they're playing. So we're going to try to sneak this in here real quick. 21-18, Lady Indians with the 3-point lead at halftime. They are led behind 8 points from the senior Kylie Roden. Had 6 from Camry Rendon on a couple of 3-point baskets. 5 points from Gentry Whaley. She also has a 3 in the game, and then 2 from Dry Sparks, and the Lady Indians are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. The Leopardettes are led by those 3 3-point baskets. They started with the game behind Valenciano's 3 threes. They had a 9-0 lead, and that's her 9 to lead the way for the Leopardettes. Then the 5 from McGowan, 2 apiece from Gentry Wilmot and Brecken Klein. The Leopardettes are 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Leopardettes are +7 on the glass at 14-7, but they had 12 turnovers, and Comanche had 7 in the first half. Those are your officially unofficial stats from the first half. We're going to send it back over to JD, and we'll be back with the start of the third quarter after this timeout. This has been your First National Bank halftime show from Tommy D. Swim East Gymnasium here in Comanche on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Back to get the second quarter underway. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here in Comanche as the Lady Indians have their starters back out there. The Leopardettes as well. Rendon across the timeline. Valenciano with the defense. Goes to the right elbow to Rendon. Back underneath. Parks turns around on McGowan. A high off the glass. Won't drop. And there's the case of everybody blocking out and nobody going after a basketball. And it ends up with a jump ball. The Leopardettes lucky to get that one back. Had 5 black shirts under there. Andrew couldn't get any of them to come up with it. But they'll get it off of the jump ball. They'll stay in that 1-3-1 half-court trap themselves. Leslie down the baseline across to Gentry. High off the glass, and it does everything but go down. And then Gentry up over the back, trying to come up with the rebound. Picks up her first foul and the first team foul in the quarter. Perfect play.
Got to have those easy buckets, too. If you don't capitalize on those, it's going to be a tough game.
Leopardette stayed that full court man pressure, and Whaley will bring it up against Leslie across the timeline. Works left, picks it up, sends it to Roden out near the half line. She'll work right. The dribble handoff to Roebuck as she comes back left. Goes baseline. Left-hand runner is short. Rebound McGowan, and again, a lot of contact right there. No whistles. Russell pushes it up. Valenciano right wing. Again, had Leslie wide open on the backside. Did not see her. Skip it over to Russell.
I don't think they're even looking at her very often.
Cannon drives down, gets to the right elbow. That one's short. Rebound. Gentry fights for it. And they're going to call a jump ball, and that's going to send it right back over to the Lady Indians. Roden will send it back over to Whaley to bring it up. Crosses the timeline on that right side. Hands it back to Roden. She'll work to the left. Goes all the way baseline. Spins back into the lane. The right hand way off the mark. McGowan's 7th rebound. Gentry left wing, down to the short corner for Leslie, back up top Valenciano, quickly right side Russell, back to the right elbow. McGowan has it stripped, got it to Russell though. She'll penetrate, circle it back up top. Valenciano, right wing to the high post. McGowan double teamed. Again, all kinds of hands in there. They're letting them play.
They are.
Leopardettes gonna have to learn to get through that contact, make some things happen. Leslie again, short corner right side. Again, a lot of contact right there. And the Leopardettes now with 14 turnovers as Roebuck pushes her way into the lane and then misses the shot. Cannon Russell with her 5th rebound.
Yeah, they've got the interior just sewn up down there, so we're going to have to shoot some 15-footers or some threes to get this done, I think.
Russell gives it back to Valenciano left wing. Roden right there on her. Comes back to McGowan right wing. She'll try the three from there, and it's good. Maddie's second 3 of the game. She's got 8, and she's tied the game at 21. Drive down the lane from Whaley. Off the mark. Leslie Wilmot with the rebound. Every time we start to take a couple of steps forward, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot. Leslie Wilmot checks out. Brecken Klein checks in for the Leopardettes. Bowles is going to check in along with Sparks. As Parks and Roebuck will sit. Whaley inbounds to Rendon out near the half line. She'll work to her left, goes down to the left elbow, looks inside at Sparks, turns around on McGowan, puts it up, and good. That's exactly how her first shot looked. 23-21, Lady Indians back up by 2, 4:45 left here in the third. High post McGowan, Valenciano to Russell, top of the key. Gentry gets it from Russell, back to Russell, back to Gentry. Klein left side. Skip it up top, Russell. Comes back over to Gentry. Back to the left corner. Klein gets it into McGowan, and they're going to get Sparks from behind.
Okay.
Trying to knock that pass away. Sparks first is the team's first here in the third.
So we pulled that low post out when Brecken came in. Now we're just a kind of a 4-out offense and allowing Maddie to sink down there and get a ball inside, and I like it.
McGowan gets the inbounds at the free throw line. Valenciano gets it in the corner to Gentry. Skip it back up top to Russell. Quickly in the right side, Klein goes baseline. Back over to Gentry left corner. She'll drive into the lane. Puts up a tough shot that won't drop. Just all kinds of contact. These guys are not calling. Sparks with the rebound. There's a steal from Klein. And then she has it stripped and turns it right back over.
Easy, Maddie.
Yeah, cannot get a break. Bowles on the handle. Works around the screen from Whaley. Picked up by Leslie. Gets to the elbow. And they're going to call that after they've let everything else go.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That was a foul.
I've seen a couple of hands to the face here in the last couple of minutes, and got a little ticky-tack one there.
Yeah. Her first, team second, by the way, here in the quarter. Rendon gets the inbounds. Works toward the top of the key. Valenciano stays right with her. Comes to Roden high on the right side. She's going to go baseline. Sends it out in the corner for Bowles. Back to Roden in the corner. Picked up by Klein. Sends it left side to Rendon. Rendon drives down. Lost it. Oh.
Cannon got a hand on it.
Yeah, but I still think it was off the leg of Rendon.
May have been.
It'll stay with the Lady Indians. Rendon gets it to Roden out in the corner. Whaley up top to Bowles. Quickly right side, Rendon. Looking underneath at Sparks. McGowan pushes her off that spot on the low post. And they're going to call McGowan.
Okay.
Again, it's like they're picking and choosing when they want to let it get physical and when they don't. And that's going to be the second on Maddie and the third team foul.
Well, there's no doubt there's plenty of contact between those two, but they've let it go thus far.
Exactly. Bowles batted down by Klein. The Leopardettes now have forced 10 turnovers on Comanche. Gentry has it right wing. Up top to Russell. Back over to Gentry right side to McGowan at the elbow. Back out to Gentry. 3-ball right corner on the way. Good! She's got 5, and the Leopardettes have taken the lead 24-23. Roden pushes it up, goes baseline, sends it across right into the hands of Valenciano. She played that perfectly. Left side, McGowan. Surveys with it. She'll send it back up top to Russell to set the offense up. 2:20 left to go here in the first. Leopardettes have gone back up by 1. McGowan right wing. All the way to the left side for Russell. Looking underneath at Klein. Sends it back to McGowan. Top of the key. 3 ball on the way. That's good! She's got 3 threes in the ball game, and it's 27-23 Leopardettes. 2 minutes left to go here in the third. Bowles across the timeline. Works around to screen from Whaley. Gets to the low post. Has to send it back out to the wing for Rendon. Works around to Whaley screen. Picked up by Klein. Goes right side baseline. Cut off by Klein. Steps through. Throws one up that won't drop. And Maddie McGowan with the rebound. A demonstrative rebound from McGowan that time. She's about tired of the contact. Gentry. Up top for Valenciano. No look pass over to McGowan left wing. Skip it all the way back to Russell right side. Back to McGowan. Thought about that long 3. Decided not to. Russell gets it back over on that right wing. Back up Valenciano between the rings. Back to Russell on the right wing. We've got Klein down on that short corner, but they haven't given it to her yet. McGowan tries a 3. Left side, that's good! She's got 3 threes in the quarter.
It seems that low post down there working along the baseline may just be a decoy. They haven't looked at either girl playing that position all game, really.
30-23 Leopardettes now have a 7-point lead. They are on a 9-0 run behind 3 threes from Maddie McGowan, and there's an air ball from the right wing from Whaley. That is now 12 turnovers on the Lady Indians, and the Leopardettes get it back with 42 seconds left. Roebuck checks back in for Comanche. Gentry Whaley will sit. Full court, 1-3-1 trap again. Valenciano to Russell. Breaks it, gets to Klein. She's got a wide open 3, and that skips across. There's McGowan, her 10th rebound. All the way up to Valenciano, top of the key, and they're going to back it out for a final shot here with 20 seconds left to go before the end of the third. Gentry down to Klein.
There we go.
And threw it away. Now Lady Indians looking to cut into that 7-point lead. Roebuck gets a wide open 3 from the right corner that will not drop, and Russell cannot come up with it. Oh! One official says one thing, and the one on the far side, that's actually Lady Indian basketball. See who wins this argument here. They're going to say Lady Indian basketball. That is the right call.
I think it's the right call as well.
It was definitely off of Cannon. 30-23, 4.9 left on the clock before the end of the third. Roebuck will inbound on the baseline. And got it to Sparks, left elbow, jumper up and good. Grace Sparks has got 6. And it's 30-25. The Leopardettes with a big third quarter on 4 baskets, all of them threes. But they have a 5-point lead headed to the fourth quarter. Take a timeout. We'll come back after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Back to start the fourth quarter, and it looks like it will be Leopardette basketball to start the fourth quarter. They got a 5-point lead, 30-25. The Leopardettes outscore Comanche 12-4 in that quarter. 4 3-point baskets, 3 of them from Maddie McGowan. She's got 4 threes in the game and has 14 points. Gentry Wilmot also hit a 3, and we have a pretty big spill, I guess, over in front of the Leopardette bench over there. They're working to get that cleaned up before we get this fourth quarter underway. But just 2 field goals in that quarter, Andrew, from Dre Sparks. Yep. And we were talking that she doesn't have a jump shot. She has a set shot, but she's been deadly with she's shot it 3 times, and all 3 of them look exactly the same, and they've all been good.
That's right. They haven't really got the ball to her all that much down low. Like I mentioned earlier, Maddie and she are just kind of in a dogfight down there. Neither one of them really getting the ball at the low post position. Most, if not all, of Maddie points have come whenever she bounces out to the perimeter and shoots the 3 ball, which she is pretty proficient at.
Exactly. So, again, the Leopardettes will have the ball in a 5-point lead to start this fourth quarter, and I think we may have finally gotten all of the water up off of the floor.
Yeah, Coach Dodd is putting in exemplary effort down there.
So, Valenciano will get it into Russell to get the fourth quarter underway. Lady Indians have been in that 2-3 zone all night. Gentry gets it right wing and then nearly threw it away. McGowan will come up with it. Down to the short corner left side for Leslie, up top to Gentry. Quickly to Russell right side, back to Gentry, down low, tried to get it to.
Not a good pass
Not a good pass. I wasn't really surprised they didn't call that a kick ball, but that'll be 18 turnovers now on the Leopardettes. Bowles up top for Whaley. Leopardettes have played man this whole ball game as well. Roden out in the right corner, looking underneath at Sparks. Gives it back up top to Whaley instead. Works around the Roden screen, gets to the right wing. Whaley picks it up, finally gets it up top for Roebuck. Roebuck takes Gentry down the right side of the lane.
Gotta have help
Tough
there.
shot there, and they're going to call Gentry with the foul. That'll just be her second. First on the Leopardettes in the fourth quarter, but it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Jaylee Roebuck, who has not scored in this ball game. You go back and look at her, she's really kind of led the way for the Lady Indians. Their last 6 or 8 games, she's been in double figures, and that's her first point tonight as she drops that free throw in. Missed that one, however, and yet the rebound ends up in the hands of Kylie Roden. That shot will not drop either, and McGowan now with her 11th rebound. 30-26, Leopardettes with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Lenciano, left corner to Leslie, to the left elbow for McGowan, back out to Leslie, 3 ball on the way, and it's good!
Hey, that's a shot she doesn't attempt very often.
You're correct.
She nailed it there.
Leopardettes have 5 field goals in the second half. They're all 3-point baskets. 33-26. They called that a 2. They sure did.
Oh, no.
And there's the rebound the Leopardettes cannot hang on to after the miss from Whaley. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Lady Indians. Camry Rendon checks back in. Kylie Roden will check out. (32-26). And the officials are going to have a discussion now. They do call it a 3. They go back and correct it.
Well,
so that's a good thing I write in pencil.
I'm giving my eraser a workout here.
Me and you both. 33, but they haven't. Yeah, they didn't change on the scoreboard, but they just did. Inbound all the way up top to Roebuck. Russell nearly knocked that away from Bowles. Rendon with it right wing. Works it back up top to Whaley. Back over left wing to Roebuck. McGowan is now fronting. There's a steal from Lenciano. If she can catch up with it, and she does.
Oh.
Decides, okay, I'll just shoot the 3, and it won't drop. And there is Roebuck with the miss. She'll push it up, pull it back out. Whaley drives to the right side. No Bowles in the right corner. 3 balls and air ball. The backside rebound for Valenciano. So Leopardettes have the ball, 5:50 left in the ball game, up by 7. Valenciano left side into the left corner for Leslie. Underneath McGowan, turns around, sends it over to a wide open Gentry right wing three on the way off, but there is Leslie with the miss. McGowan tries one that's an air ball, just grazed the front of the rim, and Whaley will come up with it. Played Indians the other way, 5:25 left, down by 7. Rendon tries to penetrate on Russell, can't get there, sends it back to Whaley. Bowls between the circles, goes to the left corner for Roebuck, and a timeout's going to be called by Comanche. 5:12 left in the ball game. Leopardettes up by 7 when we come back after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
5:12 left in the ball game. It is 33-26, Leopardettes by 7. After the Leopardettes were down 3 at halftime, had a 5-point lead at the end of 3. Now lead by 7. Lady Indian basketball as Whaley will inbound on the baseline under her own basket. Roden gets it out in the left corner, up top to Roebuck, over to Rendon between the circles. Roden gets it back left side. Sparks comes to set the screen. And they let her drive all the way down, lay it in.
Sure did. A little bit too easy there.
33-28, Leopardette lead down to 5. Up top, Russell. Over the left side for Valenciano, into the left corner for Leslie. Short corner, Gentry, across to a wide open Russell. And it finally fell in.
I'd call a foul on Maddie, I think, right there.
Yeah. That's the first basket, first points of the game for Cannon Russell. 35-28, Leopardettes back up by 7. And we're going to get an offensive foul call on Gentry Whaley. Oh, no, they call it on Sparks. Sparks second. First team foul in the quarter. Russell will push it up against that trap. Got it to McGowan, who had it knocked away from behind. Again, a lot of contact right there. And Russell, again, a lot of contact that should have been a foul. I mean, that was a foul, just like it was on the other end. And they're going to let them play, and that goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. I don't know. This is so, I know it's got to be frustrating for the girls. Russell sends it over across to Gentry right wing. Skip it all the way back to Valenciano into the short corner for Leslie. Back out to Valenciano. We get to 3:45 left in the ball game. Gentry to McGowan, double teamed, back out to Gentry, up to Russell. Left side Valenciano into the left corner for Leslie. She'll wait for Gentry in the short corner, across on the backside. Russell draws the contact and gets the end one. They have finally figured out how to get it in that short corner and get the girl from the backside crashing down as Whaley picks up the foul. And the Leopardettes now with a 37-28 lead. And Russell at the free throw line to shoot one. Off the glass and in. The bank is open. Leopardette lead is 10. It's 38-28. The Leopardettes on an 8-3 run here in this quarter. Roden across to Sparks. Then Sparks threw it right between the legs of Roden out of bounds.
Fortunate there that Sparks bobbled that ball because she had position and would have had an easy shot right there if she was able to come up with it.
So the freshman Sparks checks out and the senior Parks checks back in. Leopardette lead at double digits, their biggest of the game. Valenciano over to Russell. Over to the right side for Gentry. Short corner Leslie. Gentry skip pass all the way back over to Valenciano. Back up top Russell. Leopardette's can afford to take some time right here.
I would definitely try to eat a little clock here.
Maybe force them to pick you up man right here.
Bet.
Russell skips it back over to Valenciano. Comes back to Russell. Back over to Valenciano. Now to the high post from McGowan. Double team, sends it back out to Valenciano. Clock down to 2:35. Leopardettes have run nearly a minute off of this one. Pass is tipped right to McGowan. Gentry gets it back out to Russell. Sip it back over to Valenciano. Now the trap comes. Russell gets down, drives down to the elbow. Leslie back to Valenciano, and it should be fouled by Kylie Roden. That's her third. Only the third team foul, so we won't shoot free throws yet, but Leopardettes have taken at least a good minute 20 off the clock here. And we're going to have a timeout called on the floor with 2:19 left to go in the ball game. The Leopardettes with the ball and a 10-point lead. We'll be back after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Leopardettes with the basketball out of the timeout. They've got a 10-point lead, and yes, Comanche has now gone man. Try to stop the Leopardettes from running all the time off the clock. McGowan gets it top of the key. She's going to take Parks all the way to the baseline. Good defense from Parks right there.
Wow.
And then they're going to call Parks with the foul. Her third is the fourth team foul, so the next foul will put the Leopardettes in a double bonus. 2:07 left in the ball game. Again, Russell in the backcourt, picked up by Rendon. Goes to McGowan. Hands to Valenciano. Valenciano cut off by Roden. Circles back out. Comes back up. Russell. And looking to foul and trying to stop the clock. And we'll get a foul underneath, I think, on Roebuck trying to hold McGowan. Call that on Parks. That'll be her fourth.
I'd say that's strategic. Fouling Maddie off the ball rather than.
Maddie is 0 for 2 at the line. Leopardettes, neither team has shot a lot of free throws tonight, but Maddie will drop that one in. She's got 15 in the ball game now and puts the Leopardette lead at 11 and make it 12. 40-28 Leopardettes. We've got a minute 50 left to go in the ball game. Rendon will push it across. Works left, goes all the way to the baseline, stops, sends it back up top to Whaley. She'll take it to the right side. Runner off the mark. Oh, big rebound right there. The shot ends up with the ball stuck on the backboard, but the foul on McGowan.
That might be a tough one to get.
That may be.
Oh, first try.
I tell you,
impressed.
I am very impressed.
I'm going to give him a round of applause.
Maddie's foul was her third, by the way. Second team foul on the Leopardettes, but it does put Emma Parks at the free throw line. Emma has not scored tonight either, but she'll knock that free throw down. Makes it 40-29. The Leopardette lead is 11. A minute 34 left in the ball game. That one will go as well for Parks' first 2 points of the game. 40-30, Leopardette lead is 10. Here's the full court pressure, and they've got a wide open Leslie on the other side of the half line. She'll flip it to Gentry. Double team comes, hands it to McGowan, and McGowan will be fouled by Parks, and that should be all for Emma Parks. So Parks will foul out with 1:22 left. And again, those 2 free throws that she hit were her only 2 points of the game. McGowan goes back to the free throw line. Got it. Puts the Leopardette lead back to 11. And make it 12. 42-30 Leopardettes. We have 1:22 left in the ball game. McGowan is going to check out. The freshman, Gracie Bray, number 4, checks in for the Leopardettes. Here comes Whaley on the run. She's going to take it all the way down. Stopped by Leslie. Finally got it to Roden. Roden under the basket. The reverse layup just left short and knocked out of bounds by Roebuck out of the hands of Gentry Wilmot. And it'll be Leopardette basketball with 1:10 left in the game. And free throws at the other end for Gentry Wilmot. Actually, they called the foul, not just out of bounds. Roebuck's second personal. And Gentry Wilmot has 5 points in the ball game. And that free throw will not drop. Leopardettes still have a 12-point lead with 1:10 to go. Wilmot, second one on the way, and Gentry can't get either one of them to drop. Bowles comes away with the miss. Into the right corner, Roden again down the baseline. They'll let her go, and she left it short. Russell with the rebound. She races ahead, and they'll foul Russell from behind, and I think that was Kylie Roden that will pick up her third. And Cannon Russell heads to the free throw line. Cannon's got 5 all here in this fourth quarter. And Leopardettes, I was going to brag on how well they had shot free throws tonight, and then we've now missed 3 in a row. Make it 4 in a row as neither one of those drop.
Well, the fouling's working out well for the Indians then.
If they can convert on the other end. Rendon tries the step-through move. It doesn't go. Cannon Russell pulls down another rebound. That's her 7th rebound. 3-on-2 break for the Leopardettes. They'll pull it back out with 35 seconds left in the ball game. And they're hanging on to a 12-point lead. And it looks like, looks like they're not going to foul, but Leslie across to Bray. Bray can't get it. She got that one. Did not get that one to go either. And then a turnover as Roebuck tried to get it out to Rendon. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball. 15 turnovers now on the Lady Indians. 20 seconds left in the ball game. The Leopardettes are going to pull it off. They'll manage to beat this team 3 times this season. And they're going to pull out a 12-point win, 42-30. Will be the final score in this one. The Leopardettes will improve to 11-9 on the season. Comanche drops to 6-13. We'll step aside. We'll figure out some final numbers from this one and get ready for the boys matchup after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church, Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church, Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Here we go. Back here to wrap up this girls matchup, the Leopardettes outscore the Lady Indians 24-9 in the second half after the Leopardettes had a pretty sad second quarter, but found themselves with a 12-point win, 42-30 the final score. For the Lady Indians, just one player in double figures. Kylie Roden finishes with 10 in the ball game. 6 apiece from Drea Sparks and from Camry Rendon. 5 points from Gentry Whaley, and a free throw from Jaylee Roebuck rounds out the scoring for, the 2 points from Emma Parks before she fouled out there in that fourth quarter. Rounds out the scoring for the Lady Indians. They were 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Nice job of shooting the ball tonight from the free throw line. And actually, 8 of 10, that's correct. For the Leopardettes, one player in double figures, Maddie McGowan, 13 in the second half, and they had 18 in the ball game. She had 4 threes in the game, had 3 of those threes in that third quarter where the Leopardettes really opened it up. Leopardettes had 4 field goals in that third quarter. They were all threes. 3 of them belonged to Maddie McGowan for 18 in the ball game. 3 threes in the very first the game to open up that 9-0 run for the Leopardettes for Aristide Valenciano, and she'll finish with those 9 points. 5 apiece from Gentry Wilmot. She had the other 3 in that third quarter. And then 5 from Cannon Russell. All of those were in the fourth quarter for Russell. A 3-point basket from Leslie Wilmot there in the fourth for her 3 points. And Brecken Klein finishes with 2. That's the scoring for the Leopardettes, who started out good from the free throw line. Ended up 7 of 13 from the charity stripe. So just over 50% from there. The Leopardettes plus 15 on the glass. They out-rebound Comanche 27-12 in the ball game. And the number that nobody is going to like for Leopardette fans, 18 turnovers in the game. They did force 15 on the Lady Indians. But, again, the Leopardettes finished with the 12-point win. Andrew put together some shooting percentages for us from that second half, so we'll talk to him about those numbers.
Yeah, and I'll have to apologize to you. I came in a little late, coming in hot and a little bit unprepared for the first half. So second half stats is all I have for you shooting-wise. Comanche, not a real good second half. They were only 3 of 14 from 2-point range for 21%. They were actually 0 for 3 from the 3-point range. No percentage there. Really good on their few second half free throws. They were 3 of 4 for 75%. The Leopardettes a little bit better on the shooting from the 2-point range. Not great. 2 for 7, 28%. But from 3-point range, they were 5 for 9 for 55%. And at the charity stripe, they were 5 for 9, once again for 55%. Overall, the Leopards were 44% shooting and only 17% for the Lady Indians. So that, I think that tells the tale as to why we took that commanding lead there in the second half.
I would agree. So, again, we're going to talk about a Leopards game here that we'll quickly get to. As we alluded to earlier, the Leopards came away with a 11-point win the last time these two teams met. But this is a completely different team than either one of these teams were back when they met early on. But the Leopards coming off of that loss to to Marlowe before we came to Comanche. And see if they can avenge that here tonight, get back in the win column here. So let's go with the starters for the Lindsay Leopards, since they will be introduced first. So at guard will be get my pencil back out here. The sophomore, number 3, is Greg Taylor. Number 4 is Brody Ramming. He is a senior. Bryson Watts, also a senior. Bryce Cater, the sophomore, number 23, and then number 24, Manny Aguero, the sophomore, rounds out the starting lineup for the Lindsay Leopards. They come in 9-10 on the season. Head coach is Devin Terry. He is assisted by Gavin Wilson. Now we'll get to the starters for the Comanche Indians. Head coach is Anthony Bowie. Number 3 is Miles Ellis. He is a senior. Number 4 is Dylan Ellis. He is also a senior. Number 5 is Corbin Bowen. He is also a senior. Number 12 is Hunter Lastly, also a senior. And then rounding out the starting 5 is number 32, Briar Blair. So 5 seniors get to start tonight again for head coach Anthony Bowie. Comanche 7-11 on the season coming into tonight's game. Greg Peary and Andrew Lyon on the call tonight. Glenn has the night off. Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. J.D. Scruggs on the live stream. Brianna Miller back at our studio. CeCe Lyon, Paige Sutherland make up our KBLP live team. We couldn't do it without them for sure. Hunter Lashley and Brody Ramming will step to the center circle to tip this one away. And Lashley will control it in the backcourt as we'll go with Dylan and Miles, both of them named Ellis. Dylan sends it over to Miles left side, goes baseline, cut off by Ramming, comes back up top. Blair back over on the right side to Bowen, and he's going to back out. Watts waits for him, and come back to the right side again. Dylan gives it to Blair, drives down the lane, and runner will not drop. Ramming claims it for the Leopards. The outlet for Agueros. He'll push it up that right side, back up top to Taylor. Man defense here from Comanche. Cater right wing, picked up by Blair. Got it to Ramming at the high post, handed it to Taylor, almost like the quarterback running into the running back, wasn't it?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Could not get that handoff in there. So the Leopards will reset. Aguero around the screen from Ramming, comes back to Watts. Cater top of the key. Sets it back out to Watts between the circles, and he'll direct traffic and reset the offense here.
Got a little unbalance there.
Cater over to Aguero. Got it to Watts. The nice runner in the lane. Nice feed from Aguero, and Watts got the basket. The Leopards have a 2-0 lead. So Dylan across the timeline. He'll give it up for Bowen. Down low, Lashley, double team, put it up, left it short. Blair skies in for the rebound, rejected by Cater, but out into the hands of Miles Ellis. Back up top for Dylan. Dylan sizes up Aguero, shot in the lane won't go, but the reach-in foul called on Aguero. And we'll pick up his first, team's first here in the quarter, but a couple of free throws coming up for Dylan Ellis. First one on the way, won't drop. Nearly a minute into this first quarter, and Leopardettes have a 2-0 lead still, as that free throw will not go either. Taylor comes away with the rebound. He'll bring it up, sends it over to Watts on the right wing. Cutter's in the lane, sends it up to Ramming at the free throw line. Takes it down against Lashley, puts it up, too strong, rebound batted around, out to Cater. He'll fire the three, and it's good from the left wing. Cater for three. It's 5-0 Leopards. Miles gives it to Dylan. Bowen at the right elbow. Hands it back off to Dylan, back out to Bowen. Three ball on the way, too strong. Cater can't get away from Lashley, and Lashley fell, and they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
He was falling on his own, but they're going to call Cater with a foul. Okay. Bryce's first is the team's second. Lob it to Lashley at the top of the key off the inbound. So got Blair underneath. Missed the shot point blank, though, and Cater has the rebound. That's Bowen all over him. Got it away into the left side for Ramming. He'll work it back up top and get it to Taylor. Cater, top of the key, nearly lost it to Bowen. Cater goes all the way to the rack. Scoop shot, a little bit strong. Rebound for Miles. Or excuse me, that is Dylan. Dylan goes coast to coast, lays it up and in. Too easy. But it makes it 5-2. Leopards with a 3-point lead. Taylor, all kinds of contact. Again, nothing called. If they're going to do this, this is going to get ugly.
It might get ugly.
Miles for three. Left side will not drop. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Leopard basketball. Yeah, if they let this one get that physical, not call anything, this is going to get real ugly.
And these teams both are scrappy, both physical.
Here's that 1-2-2 zone trap. Ramming gets it to Cater in the right corner. 3 ball from Cater's off the rim. Rebound tipped around, and it finally ends up in the hands of Bowen. Bowen races ahead. Lastly lays it up and in. Transition basket. Makes it a 5-4 Leopard 1-point lead. Taylor trapped. Over to Cater. Back over to Taylor. Gets across the timeline left side. Sizes up Bowen in the lane. Steps through. Actually, that's Blair. Aguero for 3. Doesn't drop. Rebound pulled down by Blair. He'll push it ahead. Give it to Miles. Down low to Lashley. And Lashley up and in. Leopards jumped out to a 5-0 lead, and it's been a 6-0 run to make a 1-point Comanche lead now as Ramming has it. Back over to Taylor. Watts back up top. Taylor into the lane. Double team. Sends it back out to Watts. Back over to Aguero on the wing. Taylor around the screen. Lays it up. Missed it, but there's Cater to clean it up. 7-6 Leopards. Miles to Blair. Works to the top of the key. Gives it off to Bowen. Bowen works around the backdoor cut. The layup will not drop, but there will be a foul. Great play right there from Comanche on the backdoor cut, and that will be a foul on Creed Taylor. His first is the team's third. That'll put Miles Ellis at the free throw line. That one will go in. Ties the game at 7. Miles, second free throw on the way. That one will drop in as well. Number 2, Colby Shannon, the junior, checks in for Comanche. Briar Blair will check out. 8-7 Comanche, a 1-point lead. We've got exactly 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. And here again is that 2-1-2 trap. Taylor gets it away to Ramming. Gets trapped, sends it across to Watts. Watts back over to Taylor. Taylor drives in the lane, has it stripped.
Yep, that is pocket picked.
Runner is up and good for Miles Ellis. Makes it 10-7. Comanche by 3. Aguero across the timeline. Trapped, gets it to Ramming out near the half line. He'll give it to Taylor. Watts on the right wing. Ramming working hard underneath, and we're going to have, they're going to call a double foul on Ramming. And Shannon. That's the 4th team foul on the Leopards. The first foul called on Comanche. In the backcourt, Taylor brings it across against Dillon. Sends it right ring to Watts. Cater back top of the key. Turns down to 3. Works it to the left side. Comes to Watts, back between the circles, and then went for Aguero. Aguero was fixing to cut in, and that's now the 4th turnover on the Leopards. 2:05 left to go here in the first quarter. It is 10-7. Comanche with a 3-point lead in the basketball. Dylan Ellis on the handle to Miles between the circles. Left side, Shannon. Back up top to Bowen. Give it back over on the right wing underneath Lashley. Got an easy one. Got in front of Cater and laid it up and in. Lashley's got 6. It's a 12-7 Comanche lead on a 6-0 run here. Taylor. Ramming across the timeline to Watts. And there is
that's a lot of contact.
There is so much contact right there that they're not calling at all. Floater in the lane, will not drop.
That's a lot of contact.
There is so much that they are just refusing to call. Cater stops, fires a 3 that will not drop. Rebound for Shannon. That is unreal that they're letting it get that physical. Long 3 that will not drop. There's Lashley over the back again. Aguero will come up with the miss. Watts sizes up Bowen, decides to pull it back out instead as the Leopards will go to this spread that they are famous for going to when it's under a minute left. Taylor will get it up on the right side over there, picked up out there by Shannon. Not close enough for a count yet. That is, and Ramming comes out to get it. Lashley may just stand there and let Ramming stand with it.
Well,
yeah.
Lashley's team has the lead, so.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
I don't think I'd press the issue.
I wouldn't
here.
either. Shannon will come out and press the issue. Ramming on the dribble. Sends it out to Watts. We get down close to 15 seconds left to go. Leopards down by 5. Ramming will come get it. Yeah. Oh, no look pass to Cater for 3, and it rattles out. 2-1, the half-court shot nearly went in for Dylan Ellis. But as it is a 12-7 lead for Comanche at the end of 1. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back to Comanche after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community together. We can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Back to start the second quarter. It will be Leopard basketball down by 5. Leopards went out to a 5-0 lead to start that first quarter. Saw Comanche come back on a 6-0 run to take a 6-5 lead. Leopards came back at just over 3 minutes left and had a 7-6 lead, and then Comanche finishes on a 6-0 run. And then nearly a turnover there. Aguero races down, gives it to Ramming at the top of the key. Back out to Aguero. Left side, Cater again. There's a lot of contact right there, and they're going to say it's out off of Corbin Bowen. It'll be Leopard basketball, but Cater will inbounds, gets it to Aguero in the backcourt. Over to Hernandez, who checked the internet timeout. Cater, step back 3 on the way, no. Rebound for Miles Ellis. Quickly ahead to Dillon. Dillon drives down, cut off by Aguero. Back out to Bowen. In the lane, Miles can't finish that. Lastly, the rebound and the putback. Lastly's got 8 of Comanche's 14. It's a 7-point Comanche lead. Ramming to Aguero, who gets across the timeline, sends it over to Cater right wing, out to Watts. He'll set it up, give it to Aguero, left side Hernandez. He takes Lastly to the baseline and then draws the contact. Nice move from Armando Hernandez, and he'll get the foul on Lastly. They're going to call it on the drive, which, and no, I thought he signaled sideline. I guess he was just pointing at Hernandez. Hernandez will get a couple of free throws here. Try to cut into that 7-point lead. And that one will not go. First free throws of the night for the Leopards. Number 22 is, I got to find him on my sheet here since my numbers are wrong. Isaac Cameron, the freshman. Cater will check out. Second free throw from Hernandez doesn't go either. Rebound pulled down by Miles Ellis. And we're going to have an official timeout for something.
So what bleeding looks like.
Yeah, Miles has got something on his elbow. Briar Blair will check in. By the way, number 15 is Bryson Lashley, the junior who checked in for Comanche. So I not only have 2 Ellises on the floor, well, I don't right now, but I've got 2 Lashleys on the floor for Comanche. Dillon has it in the backcourt. Brings it across against Aguero. Works left, cut off by Aguero. Comes back to Hunter between the circles. Tried to go to the backdoor cut to Shannon and threw it out of bounds. Just a second turnover on Comanche. Watson ramming in the backcourt, trying to break this 1-2-2 trap. Got it to Hernandez, over to Watts. Watts drives down, gives it to Guerrero in the corner, gets it right back from him. Up top, Hernandez, over to Cameron left side. Cameron to Ramming at the free throw line. Nobody picks him up. He shoots it but leaves it short. Hunter with the miss. Bryson gives it up to Dillon. He'll bring it across. Right wing to Shannon. Looks to penetrate, hands it back to Dillon. He'll work to the top of the key. Hands it off to Bryson. Back out to Shannon. 3 ball is short. Rebound on the floor is loose. Finally, Ramming will corral it. Give it up for Aguero to bring across. We got 5:50 left to go before halftime. Hernandez with it right wing.
We're going to have to find the bottom of the net here pretty soon.
No kidding. Ramming over to Aguero. Works to the top of the key, picked up by Bryson Lashley. Over to Cameron. Cameron to Ramming at the free throw line. Takes Lashley to the rack. Can't get it to go. And a rebound. Oh, they're going to say Hunter was – they're going to say Brody was on the baseline. His feet were both, I think, clearly in bounds.
We happen to be positioned right here with a good view of that line. It was pretty clear he was in.
5th turnover on the Leopards. 5:20 left here, and it's 14-7, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Bowie from Comanche. 5:21 left, 7-14, or 7-14, 14-7. Comanche a 7-point lead. We'll be back after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
14-7, Comanche with a 7-point lead. 5:21 left here in the second quarter. Comanche ball out of the timeout. And apologize, we do have some Comanche fans who are leaving and kind of in our shot there, so apologize for that. Aguero pushes Dillon left side, wide open 3 off the front of the rim that won't drop, and the rebound off of Aguero, who tried to go after it. It'll stay with Comanche. Dillon will trigger under his own basket. Blair gets it on the left wing, picked up by Cameron, goes back to Shannon underneath. Bowen turns around on Taylor, tough shot. Bowen got it to go. Corbin Bowen's first basket of the game makes it 16-7, a 9-0 run going back into the first quarter. Across for Hernandez. Hernandez goes down. Watts in the right corner, pushes it back to the wing. Now takes Bowen baseline all the way under. The reverse layup is short. Rebound pulled down by Cameron, though. Hernandez drives in from the right side. To me, that is Aguero. Miss it. Cameron with the miss, and that'll finally go back in. Leopards needed that, stop that run. That was a 10-0 run. Actually, it was 7-6 Leopards, and it was 16-7 before that basket. Bryson Lashley gives it up to Dillon. Up top, Bowen, picked up by Taylor. Taylor forces the issue, gives it off to Shannon, picked up by Watts. Back to Bryson. Hernandez on him. Dillon nearly lost it, got it back out near the half line. Under 4 left to go now in the second quarter, and Dillon backs all the way out near the half line. He'll get a running start on Aguero. Dumps it down low. Cameron with the good defense. And then Aguero just rips it away from Blair for the rebound. Takes it coast to coast, circles back out, got Hernandez double teamed in the lane, got up, can't get it to drop, but a foul finally called. And they're going to call that on Colby Shannon. That'll be his second. In fact, the only 2 fouls that have been called on Comanche in this whole ball game have been on him, one in the first quarter and one in this one. We've got 3:38 left before halftime, and Armando Hernandez at the line. Can't get that free throw to go. He's 0 for 3 at the line now. He's the only one for the Leopards that have shot any free throws. Dylan Ellis and Hunter Lashley return for Comanche. Bryce Cater back in for the Leopards. And that one will finally bounce around and fall through for Hernandez. 16-10, a 6-point lead for Comanche. Miles pushes it ahead to Bowen on the right wing. Back up to Miles, top of the key. Catch fire 3 on the way is good. Miles Ellis to a 9-point lead at 19-10 now. Cameron gives it back to Taylor. Cater had a wide open lane to the basket. Takes it down. Got it. 7 in the game for Bryce Cater. Back to a 7-point Comanche lead at 19-12. Miles is feeling it. He got it. He's in double figures now with 10, and it's 22-12. It's a 10-point lead. Ramming. Nearly threw it away. Cater comes away with it. Then has it nearly knocked loose from behind, and he does. Has it turned over. Comanche is everywhere, and the Leopards are not ready for it.
We are getting out hustled right now.
Miles, top of the key, picked up by Cameron. Shannon on the left wing, goes underneath the Hunter, picked up by Ramming. The backdoor cut, not a great pass. The Leopards forced just the 3rd turnover on Comanche. Cater turns down to 3 this time. Lobs inside, and there's going to be Lashley. Finally, Hunter picks up a foul. His first is just the team's second. Third team foul. Taylor on the baseline, the inbound for the Leopards. That was Hunter Lashley's second, by the way. Cater on the handle, has Shannon on him out there. Tough man D here. The backdoor cut from Taylor takes Miles inside, but he has to flip it back out. Ramming, looking, finally gets it to Taylor out on the right wing. Up top, Cameron, left side for Cater. Got it to Aguero, or to Hernandez, rather. Spin move in the lane from Armando, but can't get it to drop. Miles Ellis comes away with the miss, gets it to Bowen between the circles. They missed Hunter Lashley, who was wide open underneath. Miles decides to do a heat check, misses the three-pointer from straight away, and Brody clears it for the Leopards. Brody, top of the key, traveled with it. 7 turnovers for the Leopards. We've got 1:35 left before halftime. It's still a 10-point Comanche lead. 22-12. The Leopards have been outscored 10-5 in this quarter. Dillon will push it up on Hernandez. Gets across the timeline. Works left, comes to Miles, top of the key. Got around Cameron. Goes to floater in the lane. It will not drop. Had his own miss, but lost it out of bounds. So Leopard basketball with 1:19 left. Need to get this down into single digits before halftime. Taylor ramming across, works down, double team, gets it inside. Cameron got it. Can't get it to drop for the and one, but he'll get 2 free throws. So Isaac Cameron, the freshman, heads to the free throw line, and they'll call the foul on Miles Ellis, just his first, 4th team foul, though. Cameron to shoot 2 here. The Leopards are just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Need to get some of these to drop. And that one will not. I tried to reverse jinx it. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work, did it? Cameron, normally a pretty good free throw shooter. I bet he finds it on this one.
Second one from Isaac on the way, and it's up and good. He's got 3. It's 22-13, 9-point lead for the Indians. Dillon will push it up. Hernandez picks him up there. He'll send it over to Miles, picked up by Cameron. Under a minute to go now. Dillon and Miles will play catch out top of the key to run this down for a final shot. Bowen and Taylor picks up his second. Just the first team foul in the quarter here. So Dillon will trigger under his own basket with 44.9 on the clock. Hunter gets it on the right wing, sends it up top. Miles over to Shannon. Shannon tries to drive in, hands it off to Dillon. Dillon over to Miles. Miles looks to penetrate, gives it back up to Shannon. Hernandez tried to jump that pass, didn't quite get there. Down to 25 seconds, over to Shannon. Drives in, nearly lost it a couple of times. Miles gets it back. They'll trap, get us to Dillon. Dillon back up top to Miles. Now under 10, Shannon catch fire 3, that's good.
Wow.
Well, you can't work it much better than that.
No, you cannot. That was impressive.
25-13, and the 3 at half court from Cater will not drop. 12-point Comanche lead at halftime. It's 25-13, Indians on top. We'll take a timeout, come back with our officially unofficial stats right after this on KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
You a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with BNS Construction at 1-405-428-0039. BNS Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at BNS Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at halftime in Comanche, 25-13. Comanche with a 12-point lead over the Lindsay Leopards. Big second quarter for Comanche. They outscored the Leopards, 13-6. In that second quarter. Leopards were down 5 at the end of one, but this actually was a tie game at 7. A couple of free throws made it 7-8 with Comanche with the lead back in that first quarter, but you go from that tie when it was 7-7 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and the Leopards have been outscored 18-6 since that basket. So Leopards with some work to do here. For Comanche, they've already got a player in double figures. Miles Ellis, a couple of threes in that second quarter for 10 points. Then it's 8 from Hunter Lashley, 3 from Colby Shannon, and then 2 apiece from Dylan Ellis and Corbin Bowen. Round out the scoring for Comanche. They were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Lindsay Leopards, 7 points from Bryce Cater. He had 5 of the Leopards' 7 points in that first quarter. Finished with 7 here at halftime. Then 3 points from Isaac Cameron and 2 from Bryson Watts, a free throw from Armando Hernandez. The Leopards are just 2 of 6 from the free throw line. They out-rebounded Comanche 12-9 in that first half. But the Leopards had 7 turnovers, and a lot of those, again, just hustle plays from Comanche. The Leopards aren't ready for 4 turnovers for Comanche in the first half. We'll go over to Andrew. I think he's probably got some shooting percentages for us.
I do. Just finished figuring those for the Indians. From 2-point range, shooting 7 of 13 for 54%. Pretty good job there. And they are 3 of 9 from 3-point range for 33%. We're about to run out of time here, so I'll go quickly. 2 of 4 from the free throw line for the Indians, 50%. Leopards, not as good. They were 5 of 15 from 2-point range for 33%. From 3-point range, 1 of 5, 20% there. And from free throw, only 2 of 6, 33% there. So we're going to have to improve on that, Greg.
Yeah, you give up 4 more field goals, and we had 1 3 in that first half. They had 3. Again, the Leopards find themselves down by 12 here at halftime. I go back and look at when these two teams met back in December, right before Christmas break, and Brody Ramming had 15, but he had 11 of them in the second half. Let's hope that he can pull that off here tonight.
I hope that's the case.
So Miles Ellis will bring it up for Comanche. They'll have the ball to start in the third quarter. He'll give it up to Dylan. Bowen around the top of the key. Back off to Miles. Back up to Bowen. These three are just playing catch around the top of the key, and got it underneath to Hunter. Hunter Lastly turns around on Cater, puts it up and in. Lastly, I think, had 5 points when these two teams met before. He's already in double figures with 10 now.
He's having a big night.
27-13. Again, the full court trap. Got it to Watts, who got it across to Aguero, who had his shot blocked by Lastly. Bowen over to Miles, back to Bowen. Picked up by Watts. He'll work left. Taylor did a good job of keeping Blair covered up. He couldn't get it to him. Got a count going, and there's a 5-second count. Great defense by the Leopards right there. Forced the turnover on the 5-second count.
You bet. We're going to have to get after these guys. They really, really out-hustled us in the first half.
Oh,
and they are quick. So
you said it.
We're going to have to summon every bit of energy we can come up with.
Taylor works left around the Cater screen, takes it Blair baseline, but pulls it back out, goes underneath to Cater. Cater with the little baby hook inside. He got it. 27-15. Leopards back within 12. Miles will bring it across. He's picked up by Ramming. Bowen on the left wing. Hands it back off to Dylan. Dylan looks to go inside, comes back out to Miles, goes baseline, cut off by Ramming. Hands back to Dylan, who gives it right back to Miles. Bowen takes it down, comes back to Dylan, gets into the lane, goes down low to Lastly, put it up and in. That is their MO right now, is just work it until you lose track of where Lastly's at and give it to him. 29-15, back to a 14-point lead. Ramming avoids the trap, has Blair on him all the way down, back up top. Taylor wide open for three, nailed it.
Got it. Great job.
29-18. Leopards back within 11. We go under 6 left to go here in the third. Miles with it top of the key. Sends it to Bowen on the left wing. Miles gets it back in the corner. Back out left wing, Bowen back to Miles. 3-ball left side, off the rim, no good. Watts tips the rebound into the hands of Aguero. He'll push it up to the right side, Ramming in the right corner. Decides to fire the three, it's short. Bowen with the miss. He'll push it the other way. Blair down the baseline behind the Lastly screen, lays it in. Got to get back. 13-point lead, 31-18 Comanche. Ramming drives to the free throw line, sends it out to Aguero. 3 right corner, good! Aguero's first basket of the game.
We need it.
31-21, Leopards are back within 10. Miles going to.
Wow.
That's his spot, his third three. 34-21, 13-point lead. Taylor sends it across to Watts on the right wing. Comes back to Taylor between the circles. He'll work to the left wing. Comes up to Watts, back over to the right side to Aguero. Around a Ramming screen. Stops top of the key, puts it up, left it wide. Ramming fights for the rebound, though. Sends it out. Aguero turned down to 3 this time. Taylor in the left corner. Watts fires a 3. That rattles out. Dylan Ellis will track that one down. Miles.
My goodness.
I think if he was in Rush Springs, he could get them to go.
Yep.
His 4th 3 of the game. It's 37-21. It's a 16-point lead now. Aguero up top for Ramming. Lost it, but got it back. Taylor around the Ramming screen. Cater wants the 3. That one's good. Cater now with 12 in the game. Cuts it back to a 13-point lead. That one he actually missed. I'm shocked. Blair, the rebound, takes it in the lane. Dylan knocked out from behind. The Leopards force the turnover.
Well, there's a gift.
Here comes Aguero. Takes Blair to the baseline. Stops, puts it up short. Right. Got it. Aguero with the basket. Timeout, Comanche. 37-26. It's an 11-point Comanche lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to Comanche after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Yep. 3:27 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 37-26, an 11-point lead for Comanche. It's been a battle in this quarter. Both teams have a couple of threes. In fact, the Leopard have 3 threes in the quarter. Miles Ellis has got 4 in the ball game. Andrew tells me he is 4 of 9. He's attempted 9 threes already, but he's hit 4 of them. So
I'd keep shooting them if I was him.
No kidding. Dylan to Miles, out between the circles, back over to Dylan. Back over to Miles, underneath to Blair. Cameron had checked in during that timeout for the Leopards. Oh, nice feed down underneath, and lastly will have to go to the free throw line to earn his 2. They got that on Cameron for his first.
And if my stats are right, Greg, that's actually his first miss.
Wow.
So I have him at 6 for 6 up to right then.
That's probably pretty close. Hey, he misses the free throw, though. He does have 12 in the ball game. Hunter Lastly's second one. And that one's short, too, but right there in the lane is Briar Blair to come up with a miss. Blair in the corner. Goes underneath, sends it out on the right wing. Bowen back down to Blair in the corner, drives baseline, puts up a tough shot that won't go, and this time Watts will come away with a miss.
Lucky we didn't get a foul there.
Yep. Watts at the top of the key, goes to Taylor left wing, around the Cameron screen. Comes back to Watts, works it right side to Cater. He'll flip it to Aguero. Aguero sizes up Dylan, takes him inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Really? Aguero's second is the first here in the second in the quarter.
We're frozen, it looks like. Should we keep talking?
Dylan across the timeline, and we may be on the air with no video. We're not sure. We're going to keep talking like we are. Miles left wing to Bowen, down to Lastly in the left corner. Hunter looking for, and we're going to have a timeout called by Comanche. 2:14 left in the third. It's 37-26. Comanche on top by 11. We come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Braid Oil, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
2:14 left to go in the third quarter. Comanche with the ball in an 11-point lead. Apologize for what we thought was a technical difficulty. May not have been on, it was just on the laptop. JD couldn't see anything moving. So Comanche ball, Bowen and Miles play catch at the top of the key. Dillon is running the high post. Hunter's running the low post, and they're just playing catch across the top. The Leopards have gone to this zone. Back to Miles. Gets around, sends it over in the right corner for Shannon. All the way back out to Miles. Bowen back over to Shannon underneath Lastly.
Easy.
Forces his way underneath. The reverse layup is up and good for Hunter Lastly.
He is having a game, and frankly, Isaac was all over him right there. So
39-26, back to a 13-point lead. Aguero into the lane. Just step around. The floater will not drop. Rebound pulled down by Bowen. Quickly the other way. He goes all the way to the elbow, sends it out to Shannon on the right wing. Back out to Bowen. To Miles, to Dillon, underneath Lastly. Again, the reverse, the other side of the basket. Same result. He's got, 16 in the ball game now. And the Leopardettes are down by 15 at 41-26. Under a minute to go in the third. Watts over to Cater, into the right wing for Taylor. And then Taylor tried to go back to Cater and threw it out of bounds. Ramming and Hernandez return for the Leopards. Aguero and Cater will sit. 48 seconds left to go here in the third. In the game for Comanche for the first time, number 1 is Joe Zavala. Miles Ellis will sit. Bryson Lastly is back in the game as well for Comanche. Dillon will walk it up. Hernandez will pick him up as he crosses the timeline. Works left, gives it up to Bryson Lastly. Double team, comes back up to Shannon. Back over to Dillon. Ramming stays with him as he backs out near the half line. Hunter comes to set the screen. Now he'll back off. Ramming does a great job of staying with Dillon. Bryson Lastly sends it back over to Dillon left wing. He'll pull it back out. They get close to 10 seconds. And now they're going to call a foul on Hernandez. His first, team's third. And Dillon will bring it in front of his own bench. Actually, they'll change it out. Zavala will bring it in. 8.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. In the backcourt, Dillon gets it. Hernandez stays with him. Works around to Lastly screen. It should have been a travel right there. No whistles. Rebound pulled down by Hernandez. And that'll be the end of the third. And the Leopards going the wrong direction. We're down to 12 at halftime. They're down 15 here at the end of 3. 41-26 Comanche. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here to start the fourth quarter, Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon. The Leopards with the basketball, down by 15. Need to get something going offensively here. Watts will bring it up. Goes to Hernandez right wing. Back up top to Watts. Back over to Aguero left side. They're double teaming Ramming underneath. So Ramming breaks out to the right wing. Back up top to Cameron. Over to Watts. Left corner for Hernandez. Back to Watts. Aguero top of the key. Back over to Watts. Inside Ramming at the high post. Takes Lastly down, turns around and sends it back out to Aguero. Watts sends it over left side Hernandez. Thought he had Cameron there at the high post. That time they did. Go to Ramming, right corner. Looking at Cameron underneath. Right elbow Hernandez. Back out to Ramming for three. It's an air ball. Blair ahead to Shannon in transition. Got the layup. "17-point Comanche lead a minute into this fourth quarter. Hernandez up to Aguero, to Watts, back to Aguero. Back over left side for Ramming. Left elbow Hernandez. Back over right side Aguero for three. No. Rebound underneath for Watts, though. And then that's Cameron with the rebound. And he'll get fouled on his putback attempt. That will go on Hunter Lastly. That'll be his third, just the first team foul in the quarter, but 2 free throws coming up for the freshman Isaac Cameron. Knocks it down. Gives him 4 in the ball game. Cuts Comanche's lead to 16. Ramming will check out. Bryce Cater is back in for the Leopards. Cameron got them both. He's now 3 of 4 at the free throw line. He's got 5 in the ball game. It's a 15-point Comanche lead as Cameron checks out of the ball game. Taylor back in. Dillon on the handle. Traveled with it, kind of got by with that there. Blair will back out with Hernandez on the defense. Hernandez nearly knocked the ball loose, and then Blair nearly turned it over. Great hustle over on that side from Dillon to save it. Bowen can't get away from Taylor. Dillon into the lane, down to Hunter. Got blocked from behind by Cater, but Cater will pick up the foul. Sends Lastly to the free throw line. 0 for 2, the only time he's been there tonight. That foul on Cater was his second, and is just the first team foul on the Leopards in the quarter. 16 in the ball game for the senior Hunter, and he misses that one.
Well, if we can afford it, maybe we should just foul him every time he gets his hands on it.
Send some guys in there and say, here, go foul number 12.
Because he's almost perfect.
Everything else.
Field goals.
That one will go in. He finally got one to go.
That was my fault.
16-point Comanche lead at 44-28. We've got 6:10 left in the ball game. Aguero stands with it. Works up toward the top of the key. Gives it for Taylor. Back to Aguero. Finally gets some movement here. Aguero gets to the free throw line. Out to Bryson. Left side for Taylor. Back to Watts between the circles. Cater. Step back. Wanted the three. Couldn't get away from Hunter Lastly to get it done. Taylor back at the top of the key. They'll go with a double high post now. Hernandez. Oh, there's the nice give and go. And, I thought there was a whistle.
I did too. I think everybody did.
Cater, a long three off the front of the rim. No good. Shannon comes away with the miss. And then Lastly can't handle the pass from Colby Shannon. Just the 7th turnover on Comanche. Hunter Lastly will sit. Miles Ellis returns for Comanche. Taylor will push it up. Gets stopped by Miles. Ellis gets around the screen from Aguero, though. Gets it over to Cater. Left side for Watts. Watts, catch fire three is up and good. Watts with just his second field goal, but he makes it 44-31. Leopards within 13. 5 minutes left in the ballgame. Dillon drives the lane, sends it out on the left corner. Shannon for three. That's off the mark. Hernandez skies for the miss. Pushes it up, gets it to Taylor. He has a wide open three. It's short. Got his own miss, though. Sends it back up top. Cater has a wide open look straight on. That doesn't drop, but Watts is there to clean it up. And we've got a timeout call by Lindsay. With all this put down here, 44-33, Leopards back within 11 after they were down 16. It's full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come back to Tommy Wiest Gymnasium right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Comanche with the ball. The Leopards come out on a 1-3-1 press. Dillon and Miles play catch in the backcourt. Miles comes across the timeline. Bowen down the baseline. Floater blocked by Cater. Loose ball. Watts comes away with it. The Leopards on a little run here.
Who's going
and
to the
Watts
rack?
is going to the rack and lays it up and in. Bryson Watts has got 9 in the ball game, and the Leopards are back within 9. This is a 7-0 run from the Leopards. Bowen underneath. Cater forces a tough shot, but I think they're going to get Cater on the foul. Oh, they actually called Taylor with it. Creed's third. Just the second team foul, but 2 free throws coming up here for Corbin Bowen. Has not been to the line yet tonight.
Yeah, we need to try to make some hay here with Lastly on the bench.
For sure. Bowen knocks the first of 2 free throws down, pushes the lead back to 10 at 45-35, and Lastly is back in. So much for Lastly being on the bench.
Well, I guess whatever hay was going to get made is in the barn.
We already did that. We're going to have to do it with him on the floor now. Second free throw from Corbin Bowen. Coming up, and he missed it. Aguero was in the lane early, so they're going to give him another chance. Had a chance right there. And Bowen will make the best of it. He'll get it to go. 4 points in the game for Bowen. It's back to an 11-point Comanche lead. 4 minutes left in the game. Aguero, left side for Watts. Back up top to Aguero. Back over to Watts. Back to Aguero. Taylor between the circles. Steps down. Aguero back to Watts. Looking underneath at Hernandez, but that's a big mismatch underneath. Even though Aguero's has the ups, there's a 3 from the right corner that rims out from Cater. Dylan Ellis has the miss. Ahead in transition, Blair can't get past Watts, and then Hernandez ties him up, but the possession arrow is pointed in the direction of Comanche.
A good aggressive play there by Hernandez.
So Blair will bring it in from the far sideline. 3:27 left in the ball game. Comanche still has an 11-point lead. Miles gets it in the backcourt. Watts picks him up at the top of the key. The dribble handoff. Bowen comes up top to Dillon. Left side to Bowen. Lastly turns around on Cater. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped. And it's loose. Wow. Dylan Ellis comes away with it. Ow. Bowen underneath. Lastly stolen away. Nice play from Cater to force the 8th turnover on Comanche. Aguero back to Watts left wing. 3 ball from Bryson. Up and good. He's got 10 in the quarter, and the Leopards are back within 8. Nearly a turnover, and we've got a timeout being called in the backcourt for Miles Ellis. to save that possession. The Leopards are climbing back in this one. They've outscored Comanche, what is that, 12-5 in this quarter. And a lot of that behind, in fact, all of that from Bryson Watts. Yep. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Tabors Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabors Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabors. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Leopards on a 10-2 run since they were down 16, and they've cut it back to an 8-point deficit. Comanche with the ball out of the timeout with 2:40 left in the ball game. Isaac Cameron is in. A little push off from Miles that doesn't get called. Dillon works left, hands it to Blair. They'll trap Blair, and then they'll call that push. Cater's third team foul, so no free throws yet. So Dillon will bring it in on the baseline.
No easy buckets here, boys.
That's right. Lob it out to Miles. He'll push it back to the top of the key. Cameron with the defense. Dillon gets it back. Nearly stole it away right there.
Cameron got a hand on it.
To Dillon in the lane, out in the corner. Blair underneath Lastly. Double team, sends it over to Miles. Back out to Dillon. Again, nearly a steal.
Oh.
Nearly knocked it loose again. Lastly underneath, double teamed. Foul on the Leopards will go on Isaac Cameron.
Whew, that was a wild series.
No
right
kidding.
Yeah, I could have called 4 or 5 fouls right there. Take your pick.
But again,
on
we've
either
got
team.
Lastly at the line, who's just 1 of 4. He does have 17 points in the game, but of course he hits that one.
Yeah.
Pushes the lead back to 9. Has a chance to put it back in double digits if he can go 2 for 2 here. 2:09 left in the ball game. Lastly, second one on the way. That one was dropped, and Cameron comes away with a miss. Hernandez. Taylor into the lane. Bumped all the way. Comes back to Watts. Long three. Skips out. Cameron the miss and fouled. Isaac Cameron will go to the line. They'll call that on Corbin Bowen. That'll be just his first personal foul. And again, it's only the second team foul. But Cameron to the line to shoot a couple here. Glenn always talks about how critical free throws are in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
With 1:52 to go, you need these here for sure. And he got it. Leopards back within 8. Can make it 7 right here if Cameron gets another one to go. Got it. He is 4 for 4 at the line, 5 for 6 on the night. 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter, 5 for 6 on the night. And it's 47-40. Leopards are back within 7. Plenty of time here, but need some stops. Blair, Leopards.
We can't be doing that.
Got Lastly
doggone it.
Trap in the backcourt. Lastly's hanging around under the basket. 49-40. Leopards back down by 9. Taylor up top. Aguero. Cater over to Watts. Around the Cameron screen. Around the Cater screen. Watts takes it all the way in. Scoop shot up and good for Bryson Watts. He's got 12 in this quarter. Cuts it back to 7, and the Leopards turn it and force a turnover.
Yeah, Taylor forced that. That was nice.
Taylor back to Watts. Works around an Aguero screen. Top key. 3-ball. No. And we're going to have a foul underneath. And they're going to call that on Hernandez. That'll be his second. But that's 5 team fouls. This will be free throws. With 1:01 left in the ball game. 3-possession game, but they're going to put Miles Ellis at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's got 16 in the game because he had 10 in the first half. Had those 2 threes in the third quarter, and he'll step up and calmly knock down a free throw there. Pushes the lead to 8. Hunter Lastly checks out. Colby Shannon is back in. Ellis knocks down 2 free throws. He's now 4 for 4 at the line. 9-point deficit for the Leopards as we go under a minute left. Taylor pushes it up. Gets around an Aguero screen. Comes to Cater. Left side Watts. Gets it up top Aguero. Back out to Hernandez. Hernandez stops. Fires a long 3. That doesn't drop. Taylor with the miss. And then he'll be fouled as Miles Ellis will reach in and pick up the foul. Just his second and only the 3rd team foul. So Leopards under their own basket. 43 seconds left, down by 9. Watts to inbounds. Aguero right wing. Up top for Cater. Screen it for Watts. Catch fire 3 right wing is short.
Rush that one a little.
Yeah. Cater gets the tip. Can't get that one to go. And then out of bounds, it'll be Leopard basketball. 31 seconds left. Boy, they hustle from Taylor to bat that one back out to Cater to get him a look. And Leopards just can't get him to drop. Cater off the inbounds, turns around, puts up off the glass, left it short. Rebound pulled down by Bowen, and that may be enough to do it right there. 20 seconds left, and foul from Watts, but that'll put Miles Ellis back at the free throw line with 21.8 left on the clock. Valiant effort for the Leopards to try to climb back in this one after being down 16 here in the fourth quarter. But time is going to run out on them here, I'm afraid, as Ellis will calmly step up and hit his 5th free throw in a row to take this back to double digits at 10. Six for 6 at the line for Miles Ellis. Quickly the other way. Watts around the Taylor screen, gets into the lane. Scoop shot up and good. 53-44. Leopards back down by 9, and Dylan Ellis will just stand and run the clock out. So the Leopards are going to drop to 9-11 on the season. And Comanche goes to 8-11 with a 53-44 win over the Lindsay Leopards. We're going to step aside, figure out the final numbers. We'll wrap it up from Comanche right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Back to wrap it up from Comanche, 53-44. The final score, the Leopards dropped this one by 9 to go to 9-11 on the season. Comanche had 2 players with 20. Miles Ellis and Hunter Lashley both finished the game with 20 points apiece for Comanche.
Wow.
5 from Miles Ellis, and then 4 from Corbin Bowen, 2 apiece from Dylan Ellis and Briar Blair. And Comanche ends up 10 of 14 from the free throw line. For the Lindsay Leopards, it was the Bryson Watts show in the fourth quarter. He was the only Leopard to score a field goal in that fourth quarter. And there was outside of 4 free throws, but it was 16 points for Bryson Watts. He had 14 of those in that fourth quarter, had a couple of threes in there as well. Then in 12 points from Bryce Cater. Cater had a couple of threes tonight, finishes with 12 in double figures for the Leopards. Isaac Cameron finishes with 7. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, hit 4 big ones there in that fourth quarter. And then it was 5 points from Manny Aguero. 3 points from Creed Taylor. He had a 3 in that third quarter, and then a free throw from Armando Hernandez to round out the scoring for the Leopards, who went 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Leopards out-rebound Comanche 22-18 in the ball game, and the Leopards did a much better job of taking care of the basketball. Just had 1 turnover in the second half, ended with 8, and they forced 9 turnovers against Comanche. Let's go over and talk to Andrew about the final shooting numbers.
All righty, I'll start with the Indians. Pretty good shooting night for them. 14 of 27 from two-point range for a total of 52%. I'll say 9 of those field goals from Lashley. Big night for him. Yeah, very good game. From three-point range, just 5 of 14. Most of those from Miles Ellis, actually. Total of 36% from 3. And Ellis in particular was phenomenal from free throw. He was, 6 for 6.
6 for 6.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So as a team, they were 10 for 16 from the free throw line, 63%. So nice job there for the Indians. And I will say their hustle tonight was excuse me, I had to cough. Their hustle tonight was phenomenal. And very, very crisp passes, moved the ball around well. Pretty good shooting night all the way around. For the Leopards, in the second half, they did improve over their first half. 11 of 26 from two-point range for a total of 42%. 6 of 21 from three-point range for 29%. And they were 60% from the free throw line. Excuse me, most of those being Isaac Cameron's. Maybe all of those, actually, in the second half. So better shooting all the way around from the Leopards in that second half. Bryson coming alive there in the fourth quarter, really got them back pretty close, made it a bit of a ball game. But overall, I'll go ahead and say one surprising key to this ball game: no points from Ramming. Not to call him out, but we normally have 6, 8, 10, 12 points out of ramming. Didn't have that tonight, so we had to make that up in other ways, and just wasn't able to get the job done. And I do want to retract something I said earlier. I said we were getting out-hustled. Our boys hustled incredibly well tonight. They stayed up with the guys, played good defense most of the time. They shot better than us. They were crisper than we were in that hustle. Their passes were better. They handled the ball a little better. They shot better, but we did hustle. Tough ball game.
It was a hard, and again, the officials let it get kind of physical at times, and there was a lot of things that could have been called, didn't. There was a lot of things that should have been called that wasn't, both ends. But again, I'm proud of the guys that they didn't quit, because they were down 16 in that fourth quarter and pulled it back within 8, and I think actually at 7 at one point. So did fight, they did hustle, and I do think their defensive intensity in that second half really picked up and made that big difference. So I agree. I think they made a big change there at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Lastly's shooting numbers were great the whole game, but they really dropped off there in the last part of the game. They were really giving him grief down here at the baseline. We doubled down on him, and I will say they were letting us get away with stuff, so we took advantage.
Sure.
But it was that way both sides of the court. So if that's the way they're going to ref, then we'll play that way.
We'll take it. Absolutely.
So stifled him just a little bit, but a little bit too much for the Leopards tonight.
Too much of Dylan Ellis from 3.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But with that, we need to get out of here before they lock us in here. But it was a big night for Comanche as the boys win. The girls, however, the Leopardettes, come from behind at halftime. They were down 3 at halftime and come away with a 42-30 win over the Comanche Lady Indians. So congratulations to the Leopardettes. But Andrew, thank you for filling in tonight in Glenn's spot.
My pleasure.
And you did such a great job. I'm going to let you have Friday night off.
Well, thank you. I don't know if I earned that, but I'll take it.
I tell you, all of us will get Friday night off. There is no game this Friday night, so there will be no Leopard or Leopardette basketball coming up this week on Friday. So we won't see you again until a week from tonight. We'll be back at Leopard Arena. There's only 3 regular season games left. We'll play next Tuesday at Lindsay. We'll host the Warriors and Lady Warriors of Washington. Then we will travel to Pauls Valley the following Friday and take on Pauls Valley, again out of 4A, the couple of tough teams that we've already seen a couple of times. And then we'll wrap up the season at home against Chickasha the following Monday. So we're only about 10 days away from the end of the regular season. Yep. This has flown by.
It has.
But with that, again, we'll not have any basketball coming up this Friday night, but we'll see you a week from tonight over in Lindsay at Leopard Arena to host the Warriors and Lady Warriors of Washington. A big, big thank you to Andrew again for filling in for Glenn tonight, and JD for running our live stream. Did a great job. Kevin over on the camera, and of course Brianna Miller back at our studios doing a great job running the FM side for us as well. For everybody at KBLP, my name is Greg Peary. We'll say goodnight from Tommy D. Wiest Gymnasium here in Comanche. We'll see you over at the Leopard Arena on Tuesday, a week from tonight. Until I see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.